Alright guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright guys, check it out. Right here on the side of me, I got a 2010 BMW 528i. Customer's complaint is the check engine light is on. You already know what it's on for because you see the thumbnail, but at this point, I have no idea. So, let's get right to it and find out what the heck is going on. Coming up on Astral Auto Repairs. This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero-tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com. Alright guys, first thing to do, take your connector, your plug, whatever you want to call it, to your diagnostic machine, code reader, whatever it is. Your connector is going to be right here. It's going to be OBD2 little open door right here. Just pop that door open and it's right inside there. And that's all you have to do is plug that up. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, the first thing you want to do is hit the button till the lights on the dashboard come on. Don't start the car. Okay, then you want to hit OK. All right, check it out. Back there, I just saw codes found 0. If you see that codes found 0, keep going because you can still have codes in your memory. Yeah, you can erase it if I don't care. That's a preview. You can do that. All right, so we're gonna go for the engine. Read the codes, and this is what I mean. We have it's pending, but P0304, and that's what I mean by pending. It's the check engine light is not on, but there is a code in there. Cylinder 4 misfire detected. All right, the first thing we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna start it up and see how the car runs. Now, with a misfire code, you do not want to run that car for a long time, or you will damage your catalytic converter. And a good way of knowing that is when your check engine light starts flashing, you done for. And it tells you that's imminent. All right, so what we're gonna do, let's start the car up, see how it sounds. Oh yeah, definitely got a misfire. Let's cut that off. Now guys, without any other special kind of equipment, we're gonna show you how to easily diagnose this misfire. And this goes for any other PO whatever, 30 whatever. All right, we'll be right back. All right guys, we're up under the hood. Guys, a little safety thing for you on these cars. The BMW hood pistons, these things wear out really fast, and a lot of times these hoods will fall on you. Here's a little trick. Do not use a stick because you'll hit the stick and hood will come down on you. Then you look crazy in the face with a scar on your face. So what you want to do is grab your pair of vice grips and on the piston part. Now don't do this if the hood pistons are good. This car is definitely weak. So then just take it by the piston right there, lock it into place, and that's going to stop it from, you ain't got to go real tight because the hood is, I don't know, plastic, fiberglass, whatever these hoods are made out of. Anyway, all right, guys, the first thing we're going to do is take off this cover right here to get to the coils. Now, you're going to have 3 bolts holding this cover on. They're 5mm hex bolts. You got 2 right here in the front, and then there's 1 in the back. Now, to get to the 1 in the back, you got to remove this this cover right here that's got the wiring harness in here going in. Now, usually, we know this vehicle because we've worked on it a few times. Usually, there is little tabs, 1 right here and 1 over here, holding this in. But this one don't have it, and it's just clipped into place. So you just pull it out, and you're pulling it off these little clips right here. And you see that right there? A lot of times there's supposed to be a tab, a little Christmas tree clip or something pushed right in. If that's the case, get you something. Let me see if this one has it. Yeah, this one got the little hole. You're in for a pain of a nightmare. All right, and up back here, and I remember this bolt. The bolt's gonna be right there, And again, this one has always been missing, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's get to the two ones in the front. Which I'm going to use is a 5mm hex socket, 1/4 inch drive, a 4-inch 1/4 inch drive extension, and a 1/4 inch drive wrap. Son of a biscuit! And that hit the pan. Ugh.
Magnet time.
Magnet? Yeah, oh, okay, I can see it. All right, guys, let me go get a magnet and get my bit out of there. Be right back. All right, guys, I got my bit back. This time I pushed it in
You did it right?
Yeah. All right, so we're going to get these 2 screws out of there, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got our 2 screws out. Both screws are the same length, so you don't have to worry about crisscrossing them. Next, you want to do, now you can take off the oil cap to make it a lot easier, but you don't have to. Just pick up on your cover, over the oil cap, bring everything forward. Cool, yeah, buddy. And let's set this down. We'll be right back. All right, guys, now we got a misfire on cylinder number 4. Now, what you want to do is to how to locate cylinder number 4, which is very easy on this car. You just start from the first one and count your way back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the cylinder we got a misfire on. Now, the first thing you want to do is that these BMWs are notorious for their spark plug tube seals going bad. And what happens is the oil leaks down onto the coil, leaks down to the spark plug. So the first thing we want to do is unhook it. Let's go up here to this one where we can see one a little bit better. To take these coils out, that's all you have to do. There's a little latch right here in the front. Pick the latch up, and as you picking this latch up, this part is going to unplug. And it's a good idea to take your hand and pull back on it a little bit to help it out the way. And that's how you unplug these. Alright, so let's put this back forward, and to put them back, as you pushing it in, it's going to automatically start closing and latching up by itself. So you can't really see this one over here, but what I'm going to do is pick the latch up and get that unplugged. And this part right here is a pain, because what you got to do now is, I should have just did this one over here so you can see. But now what you do, like go right, let's go back over here and do this one again. And what you got to do now is take the coil. Don't grab it by this connector right here. Try to grab it by the body of it. And you're going to pick these coils straight up. Just like that. Now, if I pick up number 4, and this one, it's supposed to look just like this. No oil around it. But if I pick it up and there's a bunch of oil around here, that means my spark plug tube seals are shot. It means I got to change the valve cover gasket. So let's put this one back in here. Let's close this up. And let's go over here and try to pick this one up. Okay, great. That's all I wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure that the coil was dry. Now, you're going to put it back in. Say, Tim, what the heck, man? I just got that thing out. That thing was a nightmare. Now, this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to plug this coil back up. Now, what we're going to do is start the vehicle up. The car, you're going to see the engine shaking like that's misfire. You're going to go ahead. You're going to unplug this coil. The engine should still have that same misfire. We're going to plug it back up. Then we're going to unplug this one over. No, now forget that one. We're going to go to this one over here, number 2. It's easy. We're going to unplug this one. When we unplug this one, the engine should get a lot more rough. All right? And I'm going to tell you why we're going to be doing that. All right? So let me go start this up. Ready, Sivvy?
Ready.
All right, you can see the engine shaking. It's got a misfire. Let's take number 4 and unplug it. Notice the misfire really didn't change. It's still pretty much the same. So I'm going to plug that back up and watch what happens when I do number 2. Look at that. It got worse. Plug it back up. And it clears up. Well, it's motion. Now what we're going to do is shut this vehicle off, and we're going to swap these coils. Be right back. All right, guys, just like I said, we just shut the car off. Now we're going to swap these two coils and redo that running test. If we unplug this and that misfire don't change at all, then we know it was the coil. If it does change, then we know we got another issue, either fuel injector or a spark plug or something even worse. Hopefully not. So what we're going to do, unplug both of them, just like I told you. Take them out. Swap them. So now my misfire should be on cylinder number 2. Dang, these things are ridiculous. Next to that thing. Okay, we're going to plug both of them up. And then we're going to push them in there. I want to keep this going. I don't want nobody saying, well, we don't know what happened on camera, off camera. You a lie. All right. Ready, Sivvy?
Ready.
We got our misfire. Let's disconnect this. If I disconnect number 2 and it still stays the same, we know we pretty much got a bad coil. Bam. Look at that. It didn't change at all. And just to verify that, let's pop off number 4 and let's see what happens. Look at that. It got worse. All right, we're going to shut this car off and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we definitely know 100% we got a coil. Now, rule of thumb, if you got one coil going bad, chances are the other ones are not too far along the way. So you definitely want to let the customer know that. And some customers will say, you know what? I'm not going to deal with this. Change all 6. But you just let them make that decision and you let them know. So what we're going to do is put the good coil back on cylinder number 2. And then we're going to call Fisher Auto Parts to come down and bring us a new coil. We'll be right back. All right, guys, Fisher got us our brand new coil. Ooh, brand new. All right, let's take off our heat shield right here. Put it onto the new one. Dang it, man, kind of loose. That's good. It's all good. Let's go over here and put it down to number 4. And what I'm going to do is plug it up as I'm going down. Okay. Oops. There we go. All right, let's push that down into place. Oh, look at that, guys. This is why it's a good idea. Now, if you figure if this one's doing it, the other ones ain't too far away. So it would be definitely a good idea to let this customer know to change the rest of them. All right, let's start this up. Yeah, buddy. Let's check this out. Let's disconnect this a little bit. Look at that misfire. Plug it back up, it clears right up. Perfect. Guys, great job. All right, let's get our cover back on, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, last but not least, go in and erase the codes. Back onto your code reader, go down to erase codes. Are you sure you want to erase it? Yes. Keep going, erasing codes. And it's done. Job well done, guys. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, so today we had a 2010 BMW 528i, and we showed you how to quickly and easily check a misfire code. So if you guys have any comments or questions, you can post it below in the comment section, or you can email Timmy at tim@astralautorepairs.com. Hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. This is Sylvia from Astral Auto Repairs. we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.